Kiss 98.5, I'm Nicholas Picholas, and earlier this year, there was a song that kind of bubbled up and started to dominate, sweet voice, familiar tune, and the artist behind that song is Surf Mesa, and we welcome Surf Mesa to the show. How are you?
Oh yeah, feeling great. How are you?
Doing really good. I'm curious about the song because obviously it's not you singing, and the song you didn't write, but you put it together and came up with some magic. Tell me how that song was born and how you found Emily.
Yeah, so Emily is a fellow Seattle-based artist. We have some mutual friends, but I came across her cover singing this song, Can't Take My Eyes Off You, off of TikTok. And she had her own take on it where she's just in her bedroom playing like the chords, kind of slowing it down. And that alone was just going around on like the For You page of TikTok and like getting a lot of recognition. And like everyone else, I was also just like really captured by her voice. And I think I was sitting in the Starbucks parking lot and I heard this cover and I just like saved it. That night I like came home and then like downloaded the audio, put it in my software, and just like started to play with the vocals and produce this like guitar behind it, and then make some like vocal chops with these like house drums. And yeah, we kind of just made it like more fun. And her and I got together. She heard my take on it. She loved it, and from there we distributed it, and we're just like so excited with how it's been doing.
So I think the latest numbers, I read somewhere that you got 1 billion plays on TikTok. And I'm wondering, like, with that, do you get a free TikTok house? What do you get? How do you celebrate?
Free TikTok house. Wow, I don't even know. I mean, like, I don't know. No, I definitely don't get anything. I think TikTok is kind of like uptight in terms of that. But that's crazy. I haven't like that 1 billion plays. Like I haven't like digested that at all. But it's definitely thanks to the creators that make videos and like use the song behind it. And that includes Jason Derulo. He made a TikTok of himself like making brownies, and like sure enough, the song behind it was my track. And then fast forward, I think like a few weeks ago, I was like making videos with my friend who also does videos for like Jason Derulo. And I was able to like get on a quick FaceTime call with him, and he was like saying congrats and like all that. So yeah, long story, I FaceTimed Jason Derulo.
Will we find you in a Starbucks parking lot a lot? Is that a hangout for you?
Yeah, no, that's definitely where you'll find me, just kicking it on TikTok. No, yeah, but this year has just like obviously been very questionable for a lot of people, but it's weird. I mean, does it feel like October for you at all? Like,
No, I'm trying to hang on to summer as much as I can.
Yeah, definitely. Summer's completely done too. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. What an interesting year in a lot of ways.
Tell me about your connection with Marshmello, because I love your remix. You did a cool remix of Be Kind, but I'm guessing you guys have a relationship beyond that.
Yeah, so Mo Shalisi manages Marshmello. In my early days where I was just kind of like not like solid on like a management firm, he had DM'd me and he was like telling me how he loves my stuff, and he was just like a fan. And so I actually hung out with him and got to like spiel to him my brand and like why I saw there was no like youth energy in the dance world. And so I hope to really like manifest that and like push my, I guess, like image and like, I don't want to say brand, but like kind of push whatever I have in my head into reality. And so he was digging it. And so through Shalizi, he connected me with Mello, and he's like the nicest dude. He came out with this song Be Kind, where I was just like a fan of the song, and it had this like slow kind of comforting vibe to it. But my take, I hope to put more of like an upbeat to it and like make it more like electronic and kind of like video game vibe to it. And this was also my first production following IOI, and so there was a lot of eyes on this remix. And so that was like kind of how I could set my space as not just like a bedroom pop remixer, but more of like a serious dance artist, because before we know it, live shows are coming back up, and that's where I want to really set my foot in the door as like a dance artist. And so obviously I'm still working on that and just making as much music that can be really digested in a live aspect. But I definitely started that off with this Be Kind remix where hopefully a lot of people, maybe including yourself, have been enjoying it. And so yeah,
I did.
it's just like a fun vibe.
Like you, I love the original, and then I love your take on it. And then I saw on Insta, you said you're doing something with KaRol G. Is that out? Is that something you can talk about?
Yeah, so that's on Amazon for 90 days until it's on all other platforms. But KaRol G, she's a huge Latin artist, and she had a lot of success with her latest single, Ay Dios Mío. And she had reached out to me first saying that she was like a huge fan of IOI, and she was hoping to kind of have like the two worlds combined, where it was like the tropical fun energy from IOI and then the vocals of Ay Dios Mío, because she had referenced that she heard like this tropical itch waiting to happen from Ay Dios Mío. And so yeah, where I came in was kind of like blending the two. I made 4 versions of the remix, and the one she liked the best was the most tropical one. Personally, not my most favorite version, because I had like made this one version I was very excited about, but I'll definitely save that production for another I don't know, another vocalist or something. But yeah, she loved this final remix, and I'm also excited about it. So yeah, sorry, I know these texts are loud.
That's all right.
But,
That's super loud text, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'll try and like
That's all right.
somehow put my computer on Do Not Disturb.
That's okay. Catching up with Surf Mesa today on Kiss 98.5. Are you sitting in a gaming chair? Because I'm on Zoom looking at you, and either that's a race car chair or a gaming chair, but you like hardcore, right? Oh, Corsair. Nice. Okay. Tell me about this thing.
Dude, I don't know. All my friends have these like really interesting gamer chairs where there's like a pillow right here,
Yeah.
and then like can recline. And I was like, wow, I definitely need a gamer chair.
So I know that your background is gaming, or that's, part of your world. I think everybody kind of knows that about you. Have you done music for games? Is that something you want to get into, or do you think that'll just happen like it did with Marshmello?
Maybe I'll get one of my songs in a video game, but as far as like getting like a whole album deal into a video game, that would be interesting. I think I'd ruin the video game for a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know.
Tell me what the future holds for you in your best dreams. Where do you want to be, let's say, in 6 months or a year?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, as everyone knows, live shows are just coming back. And so I want to put out just as much dance music as I can before then, or even just to have, and I'll be able to play in those live shows. So I want to, keep on making just fun dance music. And the reason I started doing this in the first place was to just like kind of push that and capture that energy into my own production. And so I definitely hope to have fun doing it, and doing so will be making this like upbeat kind of creation. So I want to have fun shows and play fun music, and like keep chasing it.
It sounds like you're living the dream for a lot of people. So keep doing what you're doing, Surf Mesa.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for talking to Kiss 98.5 today. The guy behind the song, it's ILY, because I've heard people call it Illy, ILY, I love you. What are we supposed to call it?
I called it Illy until I met Toby Andrews, who's like the general manager of Astroworks, and he was like, ILY, and he's like a British dude, and I was like, that was the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life. So yeah, it's ILY for me at least.
ILY is the song, Surf Mesa on Kiss 98.5. Thanks, buddy.
Oh yeah, thank you.